reconnecting. Good stuff. So let's get this going then. We shall be in Death Stranding today as the schedule shows. And yeah, today's Death Stranding day. Tomorrow is Final Fantasy 9 again, and then Death Stranding on Thursday again, and Friday another Final Fantasy, and then Sunday something different, something special, I suppose. We shall see what that is. But yeah, Death Stranding, we've been going on. This is now day 5. So we've gone quite far actually. Well, in my books anyway. I don't know actually how far in the game we are. I'm not quite certain. But maybe halfway-ish? Or about 1/3? That was my guess last time. So something like that. We're connecting the United Cities of America. As you can see in that hologram right there. And by kind of going to these different stations and cities, which we can then connect with each other. Let me just quickly check that everything is all right with the stream. Just making sure that it all sounds and seems right. Let's see. Riv, I'm early on stream. Yes. Oh. Hi, Riv. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm just kind of making some checks here.
Yep, that's enough.
Just making sure everything seems alright. How are you doing, Riv? Sounds good to me. Hope you had a great weekend and have now had a great beginning to the week. Yeah, stream seems to be set up all right. Last time we finished here, we came to this elder person to give them some, I don't know, medicine or something. I can't remember exactly. This time, I thought I was gonna try and get some new connections done, but also build a little bit of the highways, the sort of motorways, the roads. Jan, hello, hey! Hello, Jan. Nice of you to stop by. Hello. How's it going? Riv, everything fine? I was waiting till the stream. Okay, cool. Finally some feeders, yay! Yeah, we're back with the feeders now. Norman feeders. No, wait. That's not right. Norman Reedus and his fetus. So I guess we shall get going with it. So what was I doing? Yeah, I hope you guys' start to the week has been good. Mine has been splendid. Thanks for asking. So wait. How do I welcome you in Spanish? Hola, ¿cómo estás? What's welcome? That can be my Spanish word of the day. Bienvenidos. I should have known that probably. Bienvenidos. Is that right? Is the pronunciation terrible or is it okay? Bienvenidos. Hopefully it's all right. Perfect. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, I'm doing all right. I've had a perfectly nice day, and it's about to get a little bit better with you guys around and the stream going. So, yeah, doing very well. Thanks very much for asking. Aside from not knowing what the heck I was doing in this game, let me see. So, I think there was I think we did that, right? Yeah, that was the BT mission. And then there was a story mission, I think here, probably. I reckon, yeah. So that's where I was going. So I'm over here myself. So I just need to make my way back, I suppose, to this south center. And then I thought I would also build some of the roads, because apparently that's very helpful, actually, or very useful to do. For Norman Reedus and his fetus. And we shall see if that... But that's what we'll start with. Don't have anything important on me, have I? I guess it's a bit of a problem with the brakes being... Oh, let's punch the bike. Let us not punch the bike. What are these guys doing here? Oh, they're AI. These guys are like other porters, I think. Good stuff.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on, I yelled at them. Where am I going? Where are we going? Oh, this is the wrong way. Entirely. Alright. I think I need to... sneak through here. Is the bike alright now? Yeah, actually, the bike seems to be fine. I did change it because there was an incident at the end of the previous stream when I played this. I don't know if you've noticed. I clipped it. It's on YouTube and it's probably on the... It's on the Twitch channel as well. But yeah, I there was a bit of an incident. I did a little bit of a boo-boo with the bike. Which involved some crossing of water. There was a river that I shouldn't have tried to cross, but I did. So, yeah, didn't go that well, but... Oh, no. And speaking of that, this seems like a bad decision. I thought this was the canyon I went through last time, but it's not. Alright, but I think we're alright. We can get through this. Here we go. Jump, jump, jump. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're good. No worries. So, where do we go from here? Okay, I'll just make a new route because that one was wrong. Oh, you saw it. Oh, Reed, you saw it. All right. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But it is, you know, that's me. The bridge was right there. I just decided that apparently it's not worth taking. But on the other hand, it was pretty funny. At least, in my opinion, it was quite funny. So... yeah, so we gotta... Also, if we're gonna do the... if we're going to do the roads, we need to start collecting all these things. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Nice.
Collecting all these things, you know, because we need all the materials to build the roads. Apparently the roads are really useful and important for later on in the game. And just making deliveries, I guess, a little bit easier rather than having to kind of go through the rough terrain all the time. Not the tardigrades, it's not what we need. Just stop for the views a little bit. The cool looking mountain. What is that then? That, oh, it must be the next station. Oh, that's the weather station. Yeah. Bridges are for weak people. Yeah, exactly. This was actually where the incident happened, Jan. The bridge is right there, but I thought I can go through here, right? And turned out I couldn't. Yeah, the view was nice, wasn't it? Always stop for the views. But now, this time we've learned. Oh, someone's put a sign here saying that. Now they put a sign here. Oh, hey, Outlaw. How's it going? Yeah, but I think yeah, someone's put a sign there, but that sign was not there last time I tried, or was it? Well, I guess the truth is in the video. I probably have to have to check. How's your day going, Outlaw? Hope you had a good one so far. Right.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Thank you, Bob.
All clear. Welcome.
I called him Bob.
Porter
I don't know what their name is, so I've named them Bob. I feel like it's necessary for AI to have names to humanize them a little bit. Outlaw, long day, chilling on couch, watching Netflix. Well, doesn't sound too bad. Could be worse. What'd you watch? Right, so do they have orders for me? Yes, they do. So this is a story mission. Is there anything? This is fragile. Okay, good to know. Let's see. So order details. Less than 50% damage. This is fragile cargo, so it gets damaged a little bit easier. Oh yeah, this was this one. I remember now. Jan. It's just me or the commentaries are bugged? What do you mean by that, Jan? Commentary, is that something to do with me? Is it not working for you, the stream? Do you mean you're not hearing? Is the stream working all right for everybody? It looks like it should be all right for me anyway. Show called Freud. It's a fantastic show. It is working fine for me. Okay, good. That's good to know. Telmex chinga a su madre. I don't know when call your mother? I don't know. Freud. I don't know that one. Okay, so this order we need to be careful with because it's fragile. Okay, but we need to take it from here to that place here on the map. The film director, apparently. The only problem being that it goes through the area where I got killed last time. And I guess we'll see how that affects my life in this one. I have two of these. I have one ladder, all of these are fine. Boots are fine. Weapons. I don't have a bola gun. Again, I don't mean Ebola gun. I mean a bola gun. Just want to make that clear. But do I need one? Okay, no, Matt, don't say that. Haha. Say what? What did I say? Sorry, it was cursing to the internet company. Oh, I see. Ah, something. I said something bad. Tu mama también. Something like that. I don't know. Sorry, it was cursing to the internet. Well, no, Matt, don't say that. Okay, I read all that. Sorry, double reading. Bola gun. Do you reckon I should have one? I guess I could take one with me, just in case. Don't even know how to use them properly. Last time I tried weapons, it didn't really work out that well, but might as well have a go, I guess. Ooh, someone's left us a really fancy looking bike here. But you know what? I'm happy with my old Roach. I'm just using that one. I shall carry you on my back. Although the tablet is the mission item, is it? I think so, because it says, yeah, this goes to the film director. Yeah, I'll carry it on my back, but normally it's good to carry the important stuff on your hands because they don't get damaged if something goes wrong. So I think this will be... Oh, no. let's go with this setup. Seems alright. Brave. Matt, you also said, and your mom too. I'm laughing so... It's a name of a film, that's why I know it. Tu mamá también. I think... or is it tu madre? Okay, I don't know. I think it's a Spanish film. It's an old one. What buttons? Oh yeah, okay, so that's how easily you forget all the buttons. If you're me, at least. Raza, hi, welcome. Tanuki and Fox. Hi, everyone say hi to Raza. Let me see. I need to plan this a little bit. How's it going, Raza? Having a good start to the week so far? Is Freud the show, Outlaw? Is it about Freud? I mean, you would expect it to be, right? Or is it something else? Do you reckon we should go around? Because this mule area, last time I got really properly mugged when I went there. I wasn't able to actually... I don't really want to feel like going through there again. So I think what I'm going to try and do is go through here. Up top here. And then... Like, I don't know, let's just... Oh, climbing anchor, well that doesn't sound good. Yeah, okay, maybe not there then. Didn't mean to do any of this stuff. So here and maybe down through here, and then we should be safe. Because last time I went through here and they just completely destroyed me. Evening, evening Raza? Yes, it's a thriller murder mystery kind of show about him. Oh, okay. Gotta look into that then. Sounds interesting. American or... I'm assuming. Alright. So, this is the plan. I'm not gonna go through the mules area because I probably can't handle it. So, we'll try and go around it. Let's see if this route actually shows to be impossible. It might be impossible to go through past the mountains. But we shall see. We'll go as far as we can with the bike. And then if that doesn't work out, we'll ditch the bike and move on foot. It seems like that might be very likely to happen fairly soon, like... Oh... Excuse me. I'm going through this rough patch. Yep. No worries. I'm a master bikesman. Oh, I've gone through tougher grounds than these. Let's see. Yeah, this seems drivable mostly. And as I say that, that's what happened. Well,
Wonder if anyone's watching.
well, wonder if anyone's watching. Yeah, exactly. Well, unfortunately, they are probably. At least some of them are, and yeah, it's embarrassing. But okay, well, I'll be honest here, and I don't think this is suitable environment to go through, especially with the bike. But even without it, it might actually turn out to be an impossible route. Can you jump? Yeah. Oh. Let me just have a look. Where do their premises end? If I can maybe just go on the very, very left side here, maybe I can avoid them. Had a good summit. Now watching some Amazon deliveries. Yeah, indeed. Watching me fail riding the bike. It's a German-made show. Okay, but dubbed with English voices. Interesting. It's usually the other way around. They dub everything over there. And It's quite fun, but they're actually really good at it. They're really convincing. That bike gonna need a front end alignment after this trip. Yeah, that's because of my amazing bike skills. Actually, I'm modifying it as with riding. I'm trying to hit the rocks and do that stuff because it feels a little wonky. So I'm trying to fix it by hand or by hitting the rocks. You understand what I mean? It's a common method where I'm from. So are we now in there? I don't think so. I think we're safe. So see, it worked. I always knew it would work. Never doubted myself for a second. Okay, so that's where the line is. Let's see, we can avoid it. I think we can mostly avoid it. Yeah, because I don't know, maybe if I had better weapons or something, or maybe if I wasn't so dumb and maybe I was better at this game and better at stealth, I could take those guys on a little bit. I could stealth around, etc. I should build that thing where I can stop their ping from happening. That was one of the things, so that's probably something I have to do in the future. But right now, I'm not good enough to fight them. So this is just like a timefall shelter. I'll just redo the route because I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, and the bike is going to be fucked up again. Hey now, I don't have a history of making, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing, mostly. Alright, we're back to Mars. Let's see where we get to. Oh, it jumped actually quite high this time because I'm not carrying that much stuff. The bike does. It's fairly rough terrain. Fairly rough terrain, like. Let's see. I think I'll leave it here.
Okay.
It just seems like if I park it here, I can actually get going easier again. This doesn't seem the best terrain for the bike. Film director this is, eh? So even in these post-apocalyptic times with dead going around, there's still need for some film directors. I guess documenting things, that would be important job, wouldn't it? Let's make the delivery. I do believe it is in flawless condition. All cargo is ready. Alright, Norman. What was Norman's name again?
What do we have here?
Daryl.
A delivery. For me?
Yes, for you.
This is in great shape.
Awkward silence. Yeah, great shape. Cool. I brought you a tablet. I guess that's the best we can afford for cameras. I don't know. Yeah, the previous bike, I was a little bit heavy-handed on. Well, I didn't do anything particularly bad to it, but it was just in timefall a long time, so it was all rusty and brown. But it lived a very honourable life, served me well, and it's now retired in the Paradise Island drinking coconut milk. No, coconut water.
CA is a whole other matter. So you can connect me, yes? Well, okay. Go ahead.
Yes. Oh, okay. We shall do this connection thing. With these tags. One of these times something's gonna go wrong, isn't it? With these. Babies are... Huh? What's going on? Right. It looks very mountainous to the west. That might not be good news for us. But we're quite far along, aren't we? I mean, I'm expecting there to be quite a lot of game even after these are connected, but still. So, film director has entered a contract with Bridges, and dare I say, quite a majestic beard. Let's see then. We have connected this area, and I don't know. Let's see where we're gonna head off to next.
Interesting.
Is it?
I'll think about joining the UCA at a later date. I
Why
have
is that?
something for you. A token of my appreciation. Take it. I insist.
What is it? Sunglasses. Shades. JF Ray, Sam's sunglasses. Film director wishes to express his gratitude. He has given you a pair of shades. I don't know. That seems like yeah.
So
Well,
long, Sam Bridges.
I guess I shouldn't
Thank
be
you.
ungrateful, so thanks. Appreciate it.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, I've got a new order available. Oh, I always punch things because the punch button is the same as activation of everything, so I tend to punch things quite a bit. Should we give him a little bit of the crystals? I reckon we could do because this helps them somehow. I don't know how, but it gives them some kind of bonus or whatever. So let's give them a little bit of crystals, and perhaps they'll be happier, more willing to join. There we go, the crystals inside the tube. The something, don't know what that is.
Thank you. The Bridget Foundation. Reconnect the world.
All right. That's what we're doing, and that's my mum in the picture, or Norman Reedus's mum, actually, who's already dead, by the way, whom also was carried to be burnt or cremated by Sam himself. Kind of freaky stuff. Raza, can I have my payment instead of your extra glasses lying around? Yeah, exactly. It just feels a little bit disproportionate, maybe. Going through the land of murderers and muggers and deadly ghosts, bringing around some things, and then he gives me shades, a pair of shades. And it never really seems to be that sunny anyway. Jan, now we got some flow. You mean the beard? No, okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyway. So we have standard orders here, but I don't really... Signed photographs of movie stars? This is urgent. Should we take that route? That looks interesting. It is very heavy. What? 1,000... What? 1,160 kilos? Oh, I see. You probably have to make one of those platforms that float.
Thank you for your contribution.
Well, you know what? I think what I'm gonna... Hey, where's that bridge come from? I hope you're not covering my bike.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's made a bridge here. And put some music on. Let's like it. Give them some bonus points. In the beginning, somebody liked something I'd done before. And so I got, like, extra stamina and whatnot. Did this area just smoothen, or did my bike get teleported? I swear that this was more rough before, wasn't it? Maybe my bike got moved because of the bridge. Or maybe I'm going nuts. Well, that's too late for that. I've already gone. But anyway, I think we'll make our way back pretty much similar route as we came towards this place. And then we will try and rebuild the roads a little bit, because that was part of it. That's part of my stream title, and we should do that. And then also, hopefully that will help, because it's been pretty rough going lately. Metals. I think we need metals for that, right? I reckon. For the building of roads. No, don't punch it. Pick it up. Here we go. Getting my buttons mixed.
Right on.
Outlaws build loads of roads, so he knows, but I still need to figure stuff out. Let's see. Move on forward then. Where's the path I created? I don't know. I know where I came from that cover over there, so I got mail from the director and also the elder. The elder, I brought some stuff last time. I guess we could read this a little bit, because this relates to he apparently remembers what happened. I remember the Stranding like it was yesterday. That was the moment when everything went wrong. Craters all over, intercity comms cutting out, distribution networks shut to hell. Wasn't no local boys to help a feller out no more, let alone feds. This reads very weird the way I read it when it's written in kind of an American I don't know. Nope. It was every man for himself. Every man who didn't work for no private courier outfit. That's it. Oh, I keep reading this terribly. You know what? I can't read this right now, so let's not do that. We used to pack into others. Well, that's tough. We used to do that too, and we don't anymore. Kind of topical, isn't it? Rods need metal. Yes, okay. Excuse me, sir.
Nice.
Roads need metal, crystal and ceramics. Alright. Fair enough. What I was saying is, we used to also pack in theaters, didn't we? Not so much anymore. So, quite a lot of funny things. And this game predates COVID, so it's actually interesting how many things are sort of, I don't know, relatable maybe? Of course we don't have crazy death ghosts roaming around and all that, but still some similarities there, so yeah, let's just say it's interesting. Okay, so metal, crystals and ceramics. So I just picked up some metal. I think you need quite a lot of all of those things actually. Crystals I've got a bunch, but I see some there, but actually it's right next to their area, so I better not go in. I seem to remember a place where there was a lot of ceramics somewhere a little bit earlier on. So I'll probably have a look at that place. This is not their area, is it? No. Hey, there's my old bike. Right? I think so. So this can be my bike for this side. And that can be my bike for the other side. Or I could just build a bridge here, but why not? Why do it the easy way when I can do it the hard way? Oh, it's not my bike. But surely it is. I've used it, otherwise it wouldn't be here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see then. So I think there's also a mission here to progress the story further. I might also do that, but first, where do I build the roads from? Not from there. Not there. What? Where's the road? It says deep river. I can't remember, but I seem to remember seeing like a place where you could... Guess I just need to find it. Let me just take the mission first from here. So we can have that in the back of... In the back, unless it's timed mission. And of course I have to take care of it as soon as I can. Blue stick looking thing on the map. Alright, let me check. A blue stick looking thing. Oh. This one, yeah, alright. Well, it's fairly near. So I can actually go... Okay, well that's good. Might as well still take the mission from here. Unless it is timed, then I don't want to take it because I don't want to do it yet. Thanks for that, Outlaw. It's just standard orders anyway, so I won't be doing that then. I can't fabricate materials, can I? No. I have to find them from in the environment. Cheer me on.
Have a pleasant journey.
So let me see how difficult it is to build the road. Is it that place? Kind of looks like it. Yeah, that's the one. And then I'm assuming you can kind of just keep collecting things as you're going around and moving around the map, and then just put them here every now and then. So, which button is that? Nope. No, you hold it down. So, rebuild roads. Materials required to complete 960, 1920. Well, I've got plenty. Is that what I have? The first number? No, surely not. It's somebody else has put it in. Guess I'll put the crystals. Let's go. Oh, how come I can't put more than that? Oh, because it doesn't need any more. That's why. Okay, good to know. So I've got all the crystals, so I just need metals and ceramics. So about 800 ceramics and about 500 metals or something like that, 400. Right. And then something happens. I guess we'll see at some point what that does exactly. I think what it does is...
Distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Alright. And what were those again? Distro centers? Distribution centers. Alright, so you can actually get materials from them. See, I thought that might be possible. But yeah, I'm assuming once I've sort of restored the roads, it just means that we're going to get these sort of motorways or higher quality roads, which then are going to make it easier. Hey, BB, what's going on? You're just laughing like crazy. I hope you're laughing, not crying. So yeah, we can kind of collect, so just keep in mind metals and the ceramics. I feel like I saw lots of ceramics early on in this area, so a little bit further behind. But here, claim materials. So I can probably get some materials through here. You get 1,000 metals. What did I say? It was about 500 that I needed? Surely it can't give me that many. 600. Really? Is it this easy? Am I giving it to them? No. They have... Okay, I can see what they have available. They've got quite a bit. Alright. So let's take that. I can actually build this road immediately, probably, then. What did I say for the ceramics? What was it? Was it about 400? Let's see. Alright, if we take these, we're going to claim these materials. So we get these from here. Carry on our back. Ooh, that's a lot. 150. Wait, am I that much overweight, or is that, which one's my weight again? Your current load will be optimized. Yes. So I'm carrying 152, right? That must be it. And I can carry 250. I am quite the mule, if I'm honest. A strong boy. You can check on your map for materials needed to each node. At each node. Okay, good to know. I think we're okay for this. Let's build a road. It's going to be a good one. Let's see what it does, and then that will give us a hint at how much it's sort of worth doing it actively, or maybe it's just a sort of side thing that you should be doing.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
No longer on power grid. Oh no. Yeah, I think we're alright with the stuff. Oh, maybe not quite enough actually. Yeah, add materials. Add materials. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have checked. We need... excess materials will be lost. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. So we have about 100 and... we just take some... oh. So can I not... yeah, I can choose. I can't choose how much. Oh, well. Let's not get bogged down by this. Let's just check. And now we need 304 ceramics. 304. All the rest is fine. Right, so I'm just gonna sort of be a bit cheaty and get it from here. Bob's scanning me left and right. This is the 16th time you're scanning me today, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Robert. So let's claim some more ceramics. It's not enough, so I have to go and find... I have to go and look for them. Well, maybe that's better. I wonder if there's a story mission anywhere. Actually, I'll just visit the rest room just briefly, get the stamina up and all that. In we go. I say restroom, I mean the private room. Hello. Blood transfer, yeah. Stamina fully restored, battery charged. Hello, Norman. How's it going?
Good morning.
Ready to try and find your sister, mate.
Complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you for your generosity. Mail. Mail received. Oh, so much mail. Oh, that's kind of freaky how he does that. Here we have all sorts of different moments from our story so far, I guess. Which is, I guess that's quite interesting. So, we need to... wait a minute. Where's my monster energy? Time for... huh. They've changed it. What? Oh, is this the beer I brought here? Is it? No. For your information, all preppers have stored materials you can take too. Alright. So, how come they just changed? They've been so blatant about the Monster Energy drink. But I guess when I did bring the beer here, so maybe that's why it changed in this place specifically. Also, I can't skip this for some reason. Or did I miss the... Did I miss the moment? So I'm drinking this because it brings my stamina up. And that is hugely important. One more. Yeah, it doesn't allow me to skip. Well. What's in that jar?
Right in the face.
Whoa! Norman, come on! That's pretty funny. That's quite funny. Oh, you mean this one? They're cryptobiotes, but that was funny. I think it's funny what they've done with the mocap and acting and the stuff. Even this kind of comedic stuff. So yeah, these give you your health back. They're a bit like tardigrades. You eat them to get get yourself healed, I suppose. Good old trick. Oh man, Norman sprayed us. Oh, I can put them on. The shades I just got. This is next level gameplay, people. This is next level. Alright, cool as ever. And I guess take a shower. I think that's usually helped our research and whatnot. I don't know if it's actually important anymore. Norman Reed is showering. Oh. And yes, he do change his clothes like Superman. Really quick. Alright. So baby's fine. We know that. So let's leave the private room. Get on with our quests, I guess. And just need to go and get some of those ceramics. Ah, look at that with the shades on. What am I carrying? Why do you have so much stuff? Well, I've got quite a bit of stuff actually. Well then, I got loads of mail, so I'll just glance through them quickly. The best damn brew you'll ever drink. Okay, so this is about the beer that we changed. You familiar with porter? It's an English ale that's been made since the 1700s. Is it? All right. Thames. All right. Yep. So we got some beer. Hey Sam, did you hear? One of the porters I hooked up with hematic grenades took down a BT the other day. Really? Somebody else did that? Well, I did it first. I'm just saying. I did it first. Bat with some time fall. What am I doing? Anyway, okay, so those are all just about the beer for some reason. So we need to go a little bit north. I feel like there's somewhere here I saw a lot of ceramics. Guess I could go closer, but let's just go that way for now. I did not mean to do any of this stuff, so let's go. That's not the right way. All right. So yeah, and in the jar, if that's what you meant, they were the sort of tardigrade type things. And that give you your health back. Oh, when you go from the rear, you do that horse type thing, or I don't know, is it horse type? Anyway, you jump on it from the back. Okay, let's go find ceramics then. We need to build a road. Yep. Don't go over that river. I mean, let's go over it, not in it. That's destroyed. Special alloy. Do I need to take the bridge? It's fine. Ah, jump, jump. Okay. I wonder which... I can't exactly remember. This seems like... Let's see. Is it red? Nope. It's just yellow. Yellow's fine, right? Tell me yellow's fine. Yeah, yellow's fine. Okay. This sounds ominous. Oh. Oh, did I go in their zone? Ah, I negated their ping. So I managed to do it right. So when they do the scan thing, when I do this at the right time, they don't actually see where I am. That's the I'm talking about the bad guys, the mules. That's pretty cool. Riv, bridges are still for fools. Yeah. Why not take a risk every now and then? Make your life a bit more exciting. That's just the crystals. There's one dude over there, though. I don't really want to get close to those guys. Let's... Oh, okay. Yeah, now they noticed. That's alright. There's a bridge over there. I can cross that and then be on my way. This seems like some kind of advanced bridge. Go, 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 go. Ow. Ow. Here we are. So that's another place where you can build the road. What do they look like? Oh, that's the road. What does the ceramics, what does it look like? Pretty cool. Has this been built by somebody else? Is that what... So this is what I'm building, isn't it? It turns really badly. Wonder why. Oh, almost fell down. Hey, you guys, don't you worry about me. Just... Oop. There's an old bridge. Yeah, I feel like in this area there was a lot of ceramics somewhere. But I might just be misremembering. I might be remembering incorrectly. Riv, if I don't come back, assume I froze to death. I'm going to take a bath quickly. Oh no, don't freeze freeze to death. That's such a grim way of saying, all right, well, hope we'll catch you in a minute. Enjoy your bath, Riv. Outlaw, yes, it ought to build a few roads for you to give you a taste of a good life. Good luck, Riv. Right, yeah, okay, that's what I assumed sort of happened. Is that? No, that's just tardigrades. Oh, so given that this area also has the road, so I'm assuming the ceramics also were found in this area. They might be... Oh, I should scan it, shouldn't I? There's metals. There. Right? Okay. I'm just being an idiot. I haven't been scanning at all.
Stretch my legs.
How is this? That's fine. Yellow. That's okay. Oh, it's pretty streamy. Quite a strong current. So here's some. And there's some more. Okay. What's that sound? Alright. I wonder if there was some very close to where I was earlier and I just came here for no reason. But I'm assuming this area has something to do with why there's more of it here. So perhaps I was still right to come here. So that's 80. And I should remember how much I actually need. I think it was something like 600. Any more? Where's my ceramics? Ceramics. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Oh, I see like a thing over there somewhere. Was that a thing? No, it's metals. Resins. Oh yeah. Filmed. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nothing really here anymore. I guess I'll move on to a different area and see if I can find them elsewhere as well, and not just here. Oh. Outlaw, maybe go to Port Not Kharkov. I'm sure they would happily loan you some materials. I suppose, but I was kind of excited about finding it myself. But yeah, I should probably go. I was actually finding something myself. Made me feel accomplished. And important. Otherwise, I'm just going from one place to another, doing other people's tasks. Wait a minute. That's exactly what I'm doing. Pretty much the whole game, that's what I'm doing, isn't it? Norman Reedus wasn't even interested in their sister. Until people told him that he needs to be. Metals. Hey, more ceramics, but that's pretty far. I guess we can take the bike. But yeah, I mean, perhaps it's easier to go all the way. And yeah, there's a little bit of a stream there as well. So, that's the place you mean, right? Lake Knot City. That's what you mean, right? There's metals. Lake Knot. Yeah, don't you guys worry about me. I guess this is what is the biggest benefit of this is I can actually go past these ugly people. Ugly on the inside. I don't judge otherwise. Take some speed. Here we go. I don't mean take some speed as in the drug. I mean... what I meant was... take the boost. Anywho... here we go. Jump off. I see some footsteps. Are they mine? This will make the baby happy. This will make me happy. No peeing. That makes nobody happy. Thank you, Bob. You seem to be everywhere. Smoke emitting right. Well, everything's very persistent in this game, so I've left that here. I don't know, maybe like 6 hours ago? Something like that. So do they have... oh, we have story orders here, actually. So there was a good reason, other reason as well. But let's take their ceramics. They have loads, actually. I don't think we need that much. That many. Let's just take this much. 64 kilo, that's a lot of kilos. Maybe I don't need that much. Perhaps I'll just take 480 because there were still some on the other at the other place, and that's where I want to build the road. I don't know if it actually goes like that, but anyway, let's just take it all. I can put it on the bike, right? So carry on back for now, but then I'll put it on the bike, and then that will help us. So I'll attach those things because they're very heavy on the bike, then I'll take my storage orders from here. So we can build that frigging road. Oh, yeah, very heavy.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thank you, Bob. I shall try and have a pleasant journey. I don't understand why you can't pee here. I don't see that as a problem. Anyway, open cargo menu. There we go. So I will now offload that on the bike. Is it? Yeah, seems to be okay. They're all on one side. Can I not split this? How do I split it? Is there a button? Huh. Well, I guess that will do for now. I'll just drive this in. Why am I leaving it up here? Having to run through this. Wasting time. Yeah, don't go on the lift, actually. Yes, and now we shall take the story mission at the same time. See what that is. Oh, also, we could do a bot thing. The bots are always fun. One or more bots have completed deliveries and are now available. Cool. Because... oh yeah, and I get stuff from them, actually. The bots are the sort of computer... the robot guys who deliver stuff for me instead of me having to deliver it myself. And that's always good, isn't it? I feel like that would be good. Yes, let's go for that one. And then it's always fun to watch when they leave because they kind of sing as they go. Here you go, they jump up, pop, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's funny. Every time makes me smile. Outlaw, roads will help bots not damage their cargo too easy as they deliver, so you get more in exchange, I guess, when you finish missions, etc. They also make my life easier, so I don't have to worry about the what are they called again? I always forget. Mules. Is that what it is? I was affected by Ramon's... ow. Why is it like that? That transition is not very good. Oh, I'm running out of battery. This is not the right place to do this. I should have charged when I left that place. But they don't have weapons. You're down there. You can't do anything. What are you gonna do? Okay. I just now realized I didn't actually take the story mission. I just did the bot. So I'm having to come back. Should I go now? Is that a charging? No, that's not a charging station. That is. So let's charge. I'll go back and take the story mission first. Jeez. Well, there is a saying that if you are stupid, you're dumb. Anyone heard that before? Yeah, this is a pretty cool experience actually, riding through the roads. The Route 23. Or Route 23. Yeah, that's also kind of satisfying to see them go all excited and then know that they can't do anything about it. Haha. Wow, this bike can really jump. Am I wrong in saying that the bike jumped better with the cargo on the actual bike rather than if it was on me? I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things. Outlaw, I'm from the south. We have all kinds of sayings for idiots and stupid people. Okay. I'm sure that goes for everywhere, but I'm sure you guys have some, I would say better than average sayings. Just have that kind of a feeling. Right, so let's take the road reconstruction. Oh, but these aren't actually essential. But I suppose I could do this. Is this connected? I'll just take it anyway, because why not? Pizza? I just refuse to do pizza. Seriously. You worry about your pizza in this apocalypse, and I don't know what kind of person you are. Yes, yes. Don't need the bike. Already got one. Carry on back. Oh, it gave me all these. And I didn't build it? Okay. Well. Holy crap. Look at that tower of... Yeah, let's load onto the bike. I feel like that would be the wise thing to do. Let's auto-arrange. Ah, that's okay. We can make it to that place. It's not far. Yeah, let's head out. But look at this pile of stuff. I can't even see it. It's impossible to frame in the picture.
Gonna build new road. You need to get to the paver first.
Dude, this guy, I'm a proper strong boy. Nope. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Outlaw, we have quite a few of them around. Well, I think I'm gonna steer away from that one. Rave, you survived. Cool. I was so worried. I don't know what kind of baths you take though, if they're gonna freeze you to death. I think you might want to consider warmer baths. Although I know. Water conducts heat a lot faster than air. Yeah, this bike's kind of struggling with all this. Look at this. Look how strong I am. We're such a strong boy. Or Norman Reedus is. You have so much stuff. What am I doing? I didn't mean to take more. I just stick them in my hands. Like, yeah, this isn't enough. I need to carry some more stuff. I need to show what I'm made out of. Alright, let's see. How the hell is he not falling? Yeah. All right. Rebuild roads. Yep. At that. This confuses me now. Yeah, there's too much. No, let's not at that. At this. Wait, what on earth is going on here? Add how many crystals? 30. How do I add just a few? Okay, so this I can control. But for some reason the others I can't really control properly. Or maybe I'm just being an idiot. I think these are the items they gave me, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just go with it. Let's build a road. You have contributed more materials than are required for this upgrade. Excess materials will be lost. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. Ooh, so many likes. Unbelievable. Again, so many more likes than in real life. Wow, I think we need these kinds of printers in reality. Ha! There we go. Awesome rating, good. Jan, it's because here in Mexico we don't have kale factions and that stuff, and the weather is cold. The weather right now is for leaving an ice outside and see how it just don't fucking melt. And when you go out of your bath, you got so freeze till death, right? I gather it's fairly cold
Great job,
at the minute.
Sam. That road is a sight to behold. This is only the beginning. Creating a transport network that spans the continent is key to our future.
Key
That's
to our
why
future, is
it's
it?
important that you utilize any and every paper you come across to rebuild our highways and byways. Imagine how much easier
Highways.
your work would be if you could drive from coast to coast.
Yeah, well that would be easy. Driving from coast to coast all the way. There's that thing, of course, Jan and Rafe as well, that countries that are generally warm, and then when they experience some cooler weather, they aren't really built for that. So, you know, whereas countries that are used to the infrastructure is more for the cold weather anyway, like double glazing and heating and all that stuff. And so yeah. What's happening? Right, no longer on the power grid. Here's the road. This road's long now. Look how long this road is. We've done such a great job. I didn't do any of this though. Not that I know of anyway. But it sure is working well. I've got some excess materials that I can take to the next area where I was going to build the road previously. Don't you ping me. It's not gonna happen. I remember once being in the weather of what would I say, about minus 30 Celsius ish. Anywho, oh, I'm making a mess of this once again. Glanced at chat and there we go. Didn't end up in the river this time. Oh, so there's the bridge. And where am I going? To be honest, this is where I should be building the road, isn't it? But I'm going to build it further up.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
Oh, I think I already answered that, mate. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, we're quite far still. For some reason, this is a path that it's suggesting for me. So that's where I'll go. It goes through their area, but I think it's easier to ride through. Outlaw, yes. I'm assuming you mean, yes, that's where I should be building the road. But I refuse the reality and substitute my own. Oh, you're there. We must be going then. Bye-bye. I'll send you some friends for breakfast. Perhaps we can go over this, right? We've done this before, yeah. That's fine. And then here, this is the famous bridge. Infamous, perhaps. Almost out of power, but not yet. I just want to finish what I started. Almost there. Staying on target. Right, here we are. I've got loads of materials. I can take it to that thing there. Built this road. Good job, Regis. And then we go and try and go and find the sister. Cries in 13 degrees. Is that Celsius? Or Fahrenheit? Rebuild roads. So we need... Right, so here we've got enough, so that's good. And that's all good. Now we can build this road. Woohoo!
I will finish what I started.
Yes, look at that. That's beautiful. Nice, isn't it? I made that with my bare hands. It's only 63 degrees here today. Sorry, Ann and Riv. Down south. Is that Georgia? Was that where you're? Georgia. Y'all from Georgia or from somewhere else? Y'all. I will put this on the bike. So all my building materials will be on the bike. Because I just feel like that's the most handy thing. So I don't have to carry it around myself. Oh, well, what? Let me see then. I take the ceramics. Because that was just 80. This is 400. So that seems alright. And then maybe put this there as well. If it can do it. No, we cannot. Now it's offloaded. So that doesn't work. So I have to put this on the bike. And then this will be offloaded. Okay, that's fine. Don't much care about that. Yes. Oh. So, we need to... Scanning bridges. Verifying ID. Thank you, Bob, for the 15 millionth time. Right, so now I'm just looking for the next mission, next story mission. I'm wondering where that might be. Is it at the farm, possibly? I reckon it might be. I think we're gonna go. We'll take pesticides to the farm. That seems like a good thing to do. And then I'm assuming maybe perhaps there we get some more a new story mission. I'll check the map. I'm pretty sure you can probably tell by the map actually, but can't load it on the bike. Carry it all on the back. Wow. Oh god. You alright there, Regis? You alright? It just looks like a lot, it's not that much.
Order assigned.
What even is 63? 63, oh yeah, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. 63... What even is 63 Fahrenheit? 63, would that be something like 20? $17 apparently. 17.2. I'm whistling to the baby. How is the baby doing actually? Oh, the baby gave me a like because I was whistling to it. That's nice. Alright, to the farm. Riv, sorry, no idea. Forgot you on Celsius in Mexico. Come on, bike, you can do it. Look at this guy. With that stuff. Rope, wobble, 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 wobble. Alright. So how far does my road go? Here. And then the next building place is there. That's where I'll go first. And there's ghosties over on the other side. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta make all our way all the way to the farm. That's far. It's actually pretty far.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I wonder how well we'll be able to do this actually. But this road sure helps. Wish I had built more of it so already, but I haven't. I think what I'll do, I'll put whatever materials I have. Oh, is that their zone? No, it's just... I'll put whatever materials I do have on this thing. So precious chemicals. I'll put this on the bike. Okay, and then I'll put this on the bike as well. And this. Ah, I can choose many. So let's just choose all of them. Put them on the bike. Yeah. Alright. Then I'll pick up. This needs to go on my back. On back, and then I'll pick these up by hand. This should be right next here. Yep. Oh, I didn't mean to drop you. And then we'll put these materials on this one. So that it will go towards building this road. Maybe that will make it easier in the future. And you can see how hard my brain's working because it's taking me ages to say it, not even the most simple sentences. But yeah, okay, so we're almost done with the crystals already. 2/3. We need loads of metals and ceramics though. Wobble wobble. Yeah, Riv. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Alrighty. So now we've got all the important stuff on the bike. And I seem to remember that we were able to drive all the way to the farm last time. Got one of those pieces on my back as well. And then if we can't find the story mission then that's a problem. But this is the road we'll build next. As you can see, it is a bit tricky, this terrain. Oh, and this is where the bike died last time. Well, it didn't die, but it got all rusty and stuff because of this timefall. I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing okay. The bike's doing all right. We've done a couple of deliveries. We built the road. That's already one thing done that I was worried that I might not be able to do very well. When a road builder is not on grid, it will start at zero. If road is on UCA grid, it will be almost completed and take less materials. I see. So that gives incentive to get some of the areas connected. So do the side quests so that they want to connect, probably. Something like that. It doesn't do the wobble wobble anymore, not so much. Well, a little bit. Punch, 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 punch. Right, so we shall do some more side quests for the weather station soon. Get some help with these buildings here further on. The bridge here. There's a charger. I probably have to go through that actually. Oh, and that's where I went last time, didn't I? Kind of showing the way I went, actually. Does it remember all the old routes that I've done, or... Potentially, or maybe those are just the roads, and then I just haven't rebuilt them yet. So. Alright. Recharge, and here's the music. Everybody party. Okay, that's enough of that. So, we need to get pesticides to the farm so that they can farm better and make more beer. Because beer is the most important thing. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Come on, Norman. There you go. Good boy. Norman's a strong boy. He can make the whole bike jump. It's pretty impressive if you ask me. They got bugs, yeah. Bugs at the farm is not a good thing. There's the... Okay, this seems like a... So I'll cross this bridge, right? Isn't that what it said? Yeah. Just making sure. Hello! Hello! And maybe... Perhaps this will help with other... Aren't I on the wrong side now? Yes, I am. They tricked me. Or I was just an idiot, as per usual. Alright, entering power grid, all good. Moving on then. Haven't seen the ghosties in a while. Although last time we played, we got that through that really tricky area. I didn't have any grenades and all that. Had to sneak around like crazy. Get those parts for that one dude at the junkyard, I think it was. It was pretty fun, but kind of scary and tense. Here we go. Another bridge. We're all good. Let's go past this. Can we jump? Come on, let's jump. Yeah! Whoa! That was way more of a jump than I expected. Whoa! Alright. And was it up or down? This seems to be going through here. I guess we'll just follow that. Seems like a decent enough route. Yeah, I remember this. Maybe? Yeah. Turning left here and then is it right again? Or, well, I guess this is one way to go. There's like two different routes. This is probably the stupid route because I'm taking it. That's what usually is the case. If I'm doing something, it means it's stupid. That's usually how it is. But not always. There are exceptions. Pow! Uh-huh. That's their camp thing, and the farm is somewhere beyond it. See, I lost the road again. I think I'm just gonna go through here. There's a charger there. I think I'll stop by just in case. I need to try and counter their ping as well. When they ping me when I enter their zone. Their perimeters. Alright. This farm-like area looks so nice. Relaxing. Enemy scanner ping negated. Ah, oh, I've become so good at that. Oh, it's a dude. I was thinking there's 100 metal there. Oh, wait, they're all over this place. Yeah, I better bugger off. Hey, don't you come following me. The sound design makes this so much worse than it is. Yeah, you guys stay there. I need to help my friends farm some... Hello, friends. The bike did get a bit rusty again. Not as rusty as last time. It is a bit... Yeah. Outlaw negates ping, immediately drives into middle of mule camp anyway. Yeah, well, it still helped. I should use one of those repair things to fix this cargo. Do I have it? Yes. So now if I... This will fix that, right? Yep. And then... Oops. No. This is the wrong item, isn't it? Okay. Repair spray. I just like this animation, this... Ha! Ha! I think it's funny. Anywho, let us take this stuff. Jan, well, good night, have fun, I'm going to sleep. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night's sleep. Really appreciate being around. Just give me a second here. Bye. Sleep tight. Again, really appreciate having you around. Oh, I can drive the bike in the terminal, but can you actually drive it in the terminal in this place? Because it doesn't actually fit through the door. It says you can't drive it in last time. Is there another way in? Anyway, I'll just pick them up for now. Nighty night, Jan. So I can just pick these up. It's no problem. I've carried more sometimes. strong. I'm strong. There we go. Activate terminal. And we shall make this delivery. I think we've done pretty well, actually. I always click. Most you can, don't remember here. Yeah, this one was blocked when I tried to, because I had a broken pike last time. I tried to get inside, but it didn't work.
It's so kind of you to come and see us again.
So kind. I am a kind soul. I'm a very kind Tanuki.
Oh my. Look how much there is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I wasn't expecting all this.
Well, never under-deliver. Always under-promise and over-deliver. That's the way to go. Riv, chat. What about ending a delivery with the bike in good condition? Matt sweats profusely. Yeah, that's a good one, Riv. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Oh, I can detect humans.
A human scanner of sorts. That way you can tell if a sneaky mule is hiding behind a wall or whatever. Can't keep it active all the time though, so be careful.
Okay, I kind of thought that I already had that ability, at least to an extent, but I guess not, maybe. Perhaps not.
Connection level increased.
Excellent. Good stuff. I got awesome rating. Hey. Lol, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Right. But guys, you may make fun of my bike handling skills, but I still got awesome rating and like a bajillion likes from these totally real people.
Oh, before I forget, there's something we want you to have.
Oh, is it shades? Perhaps underwear? Something as useful. The Timefall farmer wishes to express his gratitude. He's giving you some resins. Okay. I shall take it and carry it on my back. And I have resins, which I don't actually... Oh yeah, you... Oh, look at the bike. Why is it that I always make my bikes look like that? I wonder if there's a way to actually... I tried to fix it last time with the spray, but it doesn't work. Maybe bike and skill are not appropriate in the same sentence. Just saying. Yeah. All right. I wonder if you can fix them though somehow.
Take care of yourself, Sam, and come back again anytime.
Yeah, you'll always be welcome here.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Good work. New
Is that what you folks in Georgia say? Thank you kindly. Do you say that? I don't know. Is that just a cliche? Right. So I'm gonna check the. Well, first I'm gonna punch. First I'm gonna punch the terminal because that is what I do, and I am pretty damn good at it. Fucked up bikes are your charm. Yeah. Well, hey. As long as I'm known for something, I guess. What's the saying? There's no bad publicity. We say y'all a lot. Yeah, and only for one person as well, right? Isn't that right? Not just for like y'all as a group, you all, but actually for one person as well, right? Yeah. Just standard orders. Okay. So they have a delivery to time sensitive. I guess we'll do both of these actually, could be fine. Because this is for... this is to the weather station, which we've been to once only, I reckon. And then this is to where we just came from. And they're on the same direction, so might as well basically take both of those as I move back. It is quite a lot, but that's fine. Outlaw, yes. Right, that's what I thought. I knew something. Alright. Let's move on. Oh yeah, load on the bike actually, yes. One more? Can I? Nope, okay. So this one will be on the back. The back. How much did I take? Wait, it's beer and bread and stuff like that. Fresh bread. So I am basically delivering food to people now. I've become a food delivery boy. Well, it is much needed, isn't it? Food.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Oh, let's not do that. Also, let's unequip this thing. Don't need it. So actually the bike only needed to be here. I could load it from there, so apparently it doesn't have to be inside in this case, probably because you can't drive it inside, so it still works. Good to know. Where do we go? This has a smiley face. Does that mean they're happy, or just a sign? Is there a way to build a road over here? No, it's a watchtower. That's the charger. So not really. Not at this point anyway. Okay. Anyway, we'll head on to the weather station. It was fine going past it. This is fine. Let's just go through. That's alright. I was so fast last time they didn't even see me. They may have noticed something whiz by. They may have smelled the rusty bunch of metal whiz by, but that's all. Let's use the vehicle. A road you rebuilt was used by someone else, and I got some stamina and points. See? That kind of stuff. That is pretty cool. Oh, didn't mean to knock your fence over there. We are going in. It's funny how slow this bike is when it's loaded with the in the slow mode, but when you boost, it goes super fast. Like this. Speed and power. Yay. Speed is key. Oh, somebody noticed. But they're too slow for me. Oh, look. I even took a different route. I did something well. I actually did something not terribly. Not that it was especially difficult to do, but you have to take the wins where they're offered. What could possibly go wrong carrying a ton of beer through a camp full of bad dudes? Yeah. Actually, that might be a good sneaky plan. Give them all the beer, wait until they're all pissed drunk and pass out, and then take over the camp. Eh? Not bad, eh? Oh, And where is the entry to the weather station? Oh, it's way further ahead. Okay. Good. Here we go. It's all going quite well at the moment. Although I still need to check. Hey, delivery bot has completed an order. Alright. That's the robot I sent quite a while back. You're taking such a bad route. Hey now, it's a good route. Don't you worry. It's I know some secrets. Is this? Do I have to go through? Could I go through there? I have a plan. It is through here. And it's the best route you've ever seen in your life. Just you wait. Just you wait. Yeah, it's a lot easier. No, look. I'll show you. This is just incredible planning. Mind-blowing. Probably will blow your mind up. Happens a lot these days to people. Their mind gets blown. Well, you can't go through there, so I guess my route didn't work really. Oh well. Can you really not get up through here? At all. That seems like there's a bit of a route over here that you can take. I know there's BTs probably there. I'll try it since I'm over here. If it doesn't work, I'll go back. You're such a glutton for punishment. Hey. Well. Whatever makes you feel alive, right? Pow, pow. Whoa. I bet you haven't jumped backwards like that. Ugh. Bike. Come on, bike. You can do this. Bikey bike. I trust you. So, from here... Okay, just follow along this path. We're all good. See, this is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. The reverse trike's battery is almost run out. Okay, well, we're almost there, so that's not a problem. I can even see the charger already. Pow, pow, psh, doinks. These are the... Well, I hate to admit it, but I probably should have stopped boosting at some point. I didn't mean to take that in my hands. All right, let's have a look then. Which bits of this cargo do we need to take to the weather station? Not this one. Oh, are they all mixed up? That's complicated. So this, I need this stuff off the bike on my back. Load capacity reached. Alright, well, let's offload them so I know. And then I'll take these. This is still going to the weather. These are all going to the weather guy. How can I carry them then? Don't really know how to carry this stuff then. A little bit by a time. Can I do that actually? Or do I just drop stuff? Nah. I'll take these there first. I'll be back. Take these there first. So close to a generator. Yeah, I know. I should have just switched off the boost because I think you can go longer without it. Farther away. Yep. But oh, drop this stuff off here. Can I just? No. Just have to do little by little. No other way about it right now. Offload. Oh, cancel. Here we go. And then go and get that bit that we were left behind.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't have the... Oh, these are time sensitive too. I didn't even check. I don't think it's that important. I think we're all right. It's no worries. Just these two there and we've got everything. And they will have their bread. They haven't had fresh bread in ages. They'd be happy, wouldn't they? Yes, I've got everything now. Let's activate terminal. Make delivery. Deliver, yep, 8 out of 10. That's good. Confirm. Good stuff. Messed up, but still made up for it, I think. They might not be in the best condition, though. What happens to fresh bread when it's been in Timefall for a minute?
Thank you for coming. I just don't get it, though.
A bit moldy?
How in the hell did you get here so quickly?
Oh, I don't know if that's an appropriate comment after what I just did. But if you're happy with my quickness, or the lack thereof, then I guess that's a good thing. Not so fresh bread. Yeah. But you know how people like moldy cheese and all that stuff, so.
Consider it an expression of my gratitude.
Oh. A cap, perhaps? Okay, these guys are actually giving me lightweight... Whoa, 1,000 metals? Is that really 1,000? But it only weighs 20 kilo. Well, if that's true, that's great news, because then that means that I can get a lot closer to finishing that road that I started earlier. Don't open the beer for a while.
Good luck to you.
Oh yeah.
And take care of yourself.
No, just tap the sides, get the bubbles off.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, let me just check what orders you have. I do remember drinking beer that was a couple of years old once. That was not very pleasant, but I guess it was required in that moment. It was important to do. Okay, so this is like side quest as well, isn't it? Safe house though. So that's on the better route that you said is the better route to the station. Perhaps I will do it. What do I need for it? Or will it give me all the materials? I guess so. I guess so. Why do I need the floating carrier? It's not that heavy. 48 kilo. I'll have to come back for this because I've had... Isn't the other mission I have at the moment, isn't that also time sensitive? Let me see. Because I've still got some breads and stuff. Oh yeah, but they're on the bike. In the Timefall. Where's my bike? Don't do anything reckless, alright? Alright, I'll try not to. Wow, this bike is not doing too well, huh? do I have all the beer and stuff? Oh, container damage 55%. Did some of it already die? Did I lose this? Is this task a dead task? Or was it just one? I think it was just one. One item. So I think we're alright. And I can use my spray to fix it. Can we fix it? Yeah. Can't fix the bike though, for some reason. I don't know how to fix the bike. Surely it's loaded now. It's charged.
Come on, let's roll.
Not a lot of charge. I better get to that. Charging station. Oh, are you joking? There was... Okay. There we go. It's all going alright. It's going alright. So we'll charge this. We'll, on the way back, we'll stop by the bridge I started. Just going through this path here. We'll go to that generator. And then I started a bridge somewhere. Where was it? Was it here? Yeah. This is a stupid way to take this road probably, but so this is the one I need to get to. And then move on. Over there I have their beer. They need their beer apparently. I already delivered beer for them, but they apparently need more beer than that. They're just pretty much alcoholics. Apparently. Riv, the second zombie bike. Yep. Yeah, I tend to do that to my bikes for some reason. I blame the game. It's the game's fault, isn't it? Not my fault. Uh-oh. BTs? It did that sound like BTs. Perhaps not. I think we're alright. I think the BTs are a little bit more that way. Also, I haven't checked that place out yet. Wonder what that is. That bike's ready to blow up. Yeah, it does look a bit rough. That's alright. And the time fall isn't helping. I need to find a way to fix the bikes. Or do I just always make a new one? I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out. Let's go a bit faster to avoid the time fall. Oh, I was supposed to go there. Well... maybe through here. Yeah, I can get through here. Come on, bike. Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Yay. I did get here.
You have reached marker E7.
Mind the gap. Alright. And there's 10, so that's alright. I think we're doing okay. Drive bike onto platform and then go a private room. It will fix them in garage. Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks for that. That helps. Poor bike. There was somebody left a bike there that had very fancy colors though, so perhaps I'll check that out as well. But before we do any of that, we'll just drop this stuff off here. Oh. Oh no. It just looks so sad. It looks like it's like complaining to me. Why would you do this to me? That's what the bike looks like. Right, so we have loads of metals here actually. And loads of resin as well. But it doesn't require resin, okay? But that's already taken us really far up in the metals. So we're 1400 out of 2000. We're almost like 2/3 away. We just need loads of ceramics, which perhaps I'll pick those up. Oh, And while I was blabbering on about that, the sun is shining, people are dying. Well then. It's closer to being finished. Jump. Yes. Speed and power. Here we go. Moving forward. Don't need to charge right now. I can charge in there. So let me do that thing that you said I should probably do. So I'll drive on the platform. Oh. It's really... It drives quite badly at this point. I think maybe it's... Can you think of a reason why it might drive a bit badly? I don't really know. It looks brand new, so... It should really work quite well, I reckon. Right, let's make the delivery. Hopefully I'm on time. Was this speed sensitive? I think so. I've got your beer for you, you alcoholics. They just keep requesting more and more beer. Although, who can blame them, really?
Everything all right, Zep?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking. Is that alright?
Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
Again, you don't have a hat. I guess you're not lying then. It is off. Awesome record. Okay, good to know. Oh, so I can create special kinds of vehicles now with different colors. That will massively impact my gameplay.
Well, take care of yourself.
Thank you. You too, man.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, let's see what the new order is. Beer, shaken, not stirred. Yeah. Might want to wait a while. Oh, I'll send a bot again because why the heck not? To the weather station. I like to see them sing when they leave. It's always worth it. I like the boats. Riv, think it's a fabric error. Cromdor, the bots are equally creepy and hilarious. Hey Crom. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, or thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I find them funny. It's a little weird that they only have the bottom half. And when I first saw them, I was expecting a drone, like an actual, you know, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? But then when it came up, started walking around, I was like, oh, okay. And then they started singing, and I fell in love. Right, so let's take some materials from you to build that road. Take the metals, sure. And then we needed a lot of ceramics as well. So let's take these. And then the metals. Can I actually carry this much? I think so. Yes. Let's put it on the bike. Oh, but I was supposed to do the thing there. Oh, well, let's do this first. The bike doesn't have any damage. It's 0. Oh, no, it's the metals. Sorry. Never mind that. If I put these on my back, can I go into the... Can I still go into the private room? So, Cromdor, you played this? Yourself? I mean, I'm assuming you have, but like, have you played through the whole game? Like Outlaw? Yeah, I recently finished it. Alright, cool. I don't know how far I am. I've never played it before. It's the first playthrough, so everything is kind of new. I'm assuming I'm about 1/3 through, or maybe halfway. Maybe 1/3. Something like that. Take smaller units of material so you don't waste as much. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, actually. But I think right now we still need quite a lot. But yeah, you're right. Bet that's good economy. 1/3 is a good estimate. All right, cool. I wasn't all that wrong then. Yeah, that's some about what I expect to be, because there's obviously I'm quite far into the United Cities of America, but on the map. But I'm assuming there's a lot more to this game than just that. So it will probably take longer. So this will hopefully now fix my bike, if I understood Outlaw's tip correctly. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Those shades aren't bad. They look decent. Okay, we're all good. And then we'll just basically... Yeah, it says reverse trike repaired. Okay, one of the delivery bots has completed an order. Let's drink one of these. What's our stamina situation? Because I can skip now, right? Yeah. Let's just boost it up. And then off we go with the bike to bring the materials to the bridge. Not the bridge, the road. And see what we can do next. I actually don't know where the next story quest is. I should probably look at the map. But there's quite a few missions that I haven't done yet, so... Oh, baby vision. Okay.
Don't be shy. Just like we used to.
Mads Mikkelsen dancing. Pretending to dance with his late wife, I guess.
Sorry. Did I wake you up?
That's quite alright.
Today's Mommy's birthday.
This story strikes me as really sad, somehow. Well, for obvious reasons, but... I have no idea where this is going.
The anniversary of when we first met.
Well, he's such a good actor. Yeah, I really like him as well, yeah. He was great as Hannibal. Taking this, so the bike's fixed. You were right. Thanks for that tip. So where are we going? We're going back to that place just to briefly bring the materials back, and then I need to get some. I need to pick up some new quests again. But I just want to bring these materials there because there's quite a lot. So I don't want them hindering my progress later on. Building roads quite fun actually. Perhaps a bit grindy, but still fun. Do you know what's even more fun is having a bike that actually works. All right, and oh, okay, there we go. Let's not fall down with this stuff. Right, so what do we need to put in? Are we already? Okay, that's too much metal, so I did waste some. And this is nowhere near enough ceramics. I need to find some of those. Probably would have been a lot easier if I did this the way you suggested, Outlaw, where I did some side quest for... I don't know who this belongs to. Maybe the junk yard dude. So if I did those and then they joined
our United Cities of America.
And but hey, it's not that far from done actually. What do I have? Oh, they're the resins. I should have put them in like a shared locker or something. I'll put them on the bike because it just feels a little bit weird carrying it on. I don't even know. Yeah, they're made for build, or they allow crafting materials. So next, I need to find a quest. Collector. Okay. So where could I find more? Oh no. So this is the story mission, right? Collection old components. Didn't I already do that? I feel like I already did that. Well, I guess we're just gonna do it again. $60 kilos or more. Interesting. They've been known to appear in the area. Yeah, because this is where I ended the... Okay, so it says I've done collecting it, but I haven't delivered it. So where the hell did I put them then? Okay, better visit that dude. Collector. And if what you're saying is right, maybe they join in and this road will be built as well. Collector is over here, right? So where was that mission taking me? You did, but you didn't complete your order. You selected leave open at terminal. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So we're going to junk dealer. Okay. So let's go there then. Redeploy cargo? What does that mean? You didn't complete, you selected leave open. I guess I'll go there and see what is going on. So this is now, I need to go down and around and over there. Okay. So let me just plan that route quickly. I am terrible at this route planning stuff. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Let's charge over there if it allows me. So go up to the center thing and then maybe charge. Well, maybe we don't need to actually. And then here and then here. Avoid the mules that way. Let's see. You can go back to terminal and complete order without all the materials. Okay, cool. So I'll go there and finish that quest. I was wondering about that a little bit. Alright, so baby like that somehow. Likes the shaky. I went the wrong way. No, it's fine. This is the right way actually. Okay, good to know. Unless you want to go grab the rest in the BT area. Not particularly, no, not really. It was close enough last time. It was pretty fun though, actually. I do like that part of the game. Sneaky like. Is their area? Can I counter ping them? Guess I'm going this way. Guess I should follow my route since that is leading me to the right place. Oh. Here we go, and then we'll get some more story stuff. But you know what? It's been actually good doing some side quests in this one. I haven't done a lot of those, and then good building the roads as well. That is what I set out to do. But I do want to get closer to my sister. I mean, I do want to find her, is what I mean. It's not like we have some problems and I need to get become closer with my sister. We haven't really connected. Like siblings are supposed. That's not what I mean. What I mean is I need to physically actually get near where she is. I'm not making this any better, am I? I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway. Let us move to the Mars area then. We gotta find the junk dealer. Finish off the quest. Whoa! Okay. And let me just briefly check where I am in relation to it. Okay, so there, I'll just put a couple of more markers in to kind of understand better where the actual road sort of goes through. Make it a little bit easier for me to get there. And not be constantly sort of on the verge of crashing. Just avoid their zone. Did I use it right? Did I counter their ping? Although I don't think I'm in their area anymore anyway. But there we are. Yay, this is a very cool looking zone. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thank you, Bob. Side quests are actually a big part of the game. The preppers give you lots of good stuff as you start them up. Right. Well, yeah, I got... Even just then I got... Didn't I get like 1,000 metal? That was quite good. Promo, absolutely. Yeah, so I think I'll focus on them a little bit more in the future than I have so far. But okay, so here they are. Make partial delivery. And then what? Can't confirm delivery summary included. Not included. Yeah, that's fine. But it didn't work. Okay, so how do I actually do this then? Just deliver current cargo. Okay, there we go. Interesting. Here she is again. And about her, we learned something. We learned that she's possibly somewhere alive still, and we could maybe find her. And if we find her and help her, then possibly her, I'm assuming her father maybe? I can't remember. But the guy who's in here in the junkyard would join our network. If I remember correctly. That's what I think. Something like that anyway. Am I supposed to do something? I guess not. She's just playing. Oh, well.
Oh, shit! You actually managed to get the goods out of there? That takes balls.
Ah, it takes balls. I feel like I did.
Well, now, it's more than I asked for. Not bad.
I feel like I did actually go through this dialogue, but maybe not then. A B. That's probably because we were so long. Okay. Let's see. Don't know. I feel like something a little bit weird happened there, but maybe I just messed it up. That's the most likely situation. You've been awarded the title of Mover. As a proven porter, many now turn to you for assistance. Okay, cool. You have achieved Bridge Link Grade 10. You can now make strand contracts with other players. Okay. You can now make upgrade Cooperation requests in order to ask other players to contribute materials to your structures. Okay. Period of which you can send likes has been increased to 5 seconds. All right, that's good. Outlaw, no, you did it right. Okay, cool. That's good. So this is kind of cool. So technically, if you guys went and played, for example, now, you could go to my like the road I was building. You guys could add the materials and then finish it for me. Not that I want you to do that. I'm just saying, in theory, that's how it works, right?
You know, those ruins you went to wouldn't be ruins if Fragile hadn't fucked us over. Bridges,
yeah,
too.
but
All that talk of rebuilding the country, it's just stirring folks up. My girl would still be alive if it wasn't for you people. She was there.
What happened?
When the terrorists tried to take out South Knot, she was already dead. Because of you.
But she's not dead, maybe. I think we know she's not dead, or at least we don't know that she is dead.
She's in a shelter southeast of the ruins. Mind if I take over? If he's not coming outside, then it doesn't matter who he yells at over the wire. And I'm guessing he'll feel better taking it out on me.
Yeah, okay. This should go well.
Hey, Bridges. Fragile says my girl's
Oh,
alive.
okay. We didn't get to
And I'm just
we didn't get to
supposed
witness
believe her?
their conversation.
After what she did? Hell no. You're gonna need to prove it. And there's only one way out. I'll give you something to take to this woman you found. She says it's hers. You bring her back here to me. Take this with you too.
The time glass?
It's a skeleton I made that improves stability and mobility. Threw together some of the parts I've got lying around. Just so we're clear, I'm only giving it to you because I want to make abso-fucking-lutely sure you complete this delivery. If my girl's still alive,
Yeah.
then when she sees what you're carrying, she'll want you to bring her here. You do
Okay.
right by me. I'll do right by you.
Hey, that's fair enough, if you ask me. Although, he might actually, in reality... Alright, I'll take a look at it. In reality, I would assume that he would actually have some incentive to do this stuff himself, but I guess they can't really do it because they're not special like I am. Cromdor, yes and no, you have to have interacted with us at some point with a sign or structure. We might not be in your server, Strand, so you might never meet other specific players. Yeah, so yeah, I get it. It's like it's instant, so it's otherwise this would just be full of stuff. This whole whole place. But technically, if we could just somehow like, I don't know, is there a way of connecting? But anyway, it's just an interesting idea. I quite like it. If there was a way of connecting with your particular people, that would be quite interesting as well. Let's see what he has for me then. Hourglass delivery. I knew it. As smart as I am, it was so difficult to predict. Okay, so we need to take it to Chiral Artist Studio. The Chiral Artist's mother. Cargo condition less than 50% damage and it's fragile. Okay. Must be carried in the hands at all times. Contents are extremely delicate. Even minor jolts and vibrations can cause damage. Alright. That seems very... Do I really need to try? I need to walk there, basically. Be sure to carry it in your hands at all times. If you deliver it in one piece... Okay, so I guess I'll try. This feels like it's not going to go well.
According to the junk dealer, the chiral hourglass is extremely fragile, and that kind of cargo is best carried by hand.
Okay. Well then. Get ready for failure.
That's a little something from the junk dealer. Sam,
Speed
that
skeleton.
active skeleton is built for speed. It's designed to augment muscle movement, enabling you to travel faster. There's even a boost function if you really need to hustle, but
It'll eat up battery about as fast as you eat
But
up
I
sugar.
already have a skeleton. Is this different
I
then?
think he made a thing like that out of junk.
I guess the other one gives
Talent
me
like his
more
shouldn't go to
ability to
waste.
carry more, and this gives me ability to go faster. So how do I equip it here? Okay, let's equip it. We don't need anything on the bike. So we drop some of this stuff. Nah, let's just go. That's fine. Outlaw. I had a ton of Chinese players in my server for some reason. Yeah, by the sheer numbers probably. Riv laughing my ass off. It's so weird. Like, what are you laughing about? Are you laughing about my imminent failure? It is to be expected. I think we're okay. Head out? Yeah, sure. So am I having to hold...
Order assigned.
I'm having to hold right trigger the whole time, or is there a way not to?
Sam, you can now submit upgrade requests for structures.
Okay.
If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider.
All right. That's not our priority right now. We need to get to... That's fairly far away. We need to get there. So, I think just... Let's just start from here, and then I feel like I want to go... That seems like a good crossover point, or maybe here. So, perhaps... This just seems easier. No. Go there. Then through here. Hopefully this will be manageable. And then this seems like a good crossover point. And then, of course, slowly but surely all the way there. If my name was Chinese Outlaw, I could understand why. Yeah, I've had some as well, but not that many. Do I need to hold this right trigger? If I let go, will it... Yeah, at least it did it carefully. Okay. So here we go. Just a quick glance here. We're going that way because I had a couple of different routes here, directions, so I was a bit confused. Which way to go? Here we go. Wish me luck, because this is not going to go well, I feel like. Do I actually have... Oh yeah, this is way less... This is way smaller, this exoskeleton.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So... There's no time limit, right? Why did it give me the speed? Was it just for fun? Or is there going to be something speed related when we come back? Wait a minute, it's raining. Isn't that going to destroy my cargo? Well, as I said... Oh crap. Is this BTs? Yeah, it's BTs. Where are they? Straight ahead. Well then. Ghost time. Can't see it right now. Oh, another one there. Can probably go between. Just through here. Been able to do it in the past. Yeah, okay, relax. Yeah, there it is. You don't know me. You don't know where I am. Don't even think about it. I think we're fine. It's okay. You don't like the taste of me anyway. Okay, and another one. Still behind. Oh, another one that way, so let's go here. Oh boy, tense. It's always fun when it rotates in every direction. Oh, crap. So now I'm in the middle of 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's one. But there was one this way as well. That's still the closest, though. So I think I can go around. Through this way. I know some people probably like fighting them as well, and I maybe would, but with this extreme fragile cargo, that's probably not the best idea. Riv, holding my breath already. Breath. Yeah, I should probably hold my breath as well, actually. In-game, I mean. Let's see. I think we're alright. One that way, but as long as you stay in the middle of them, they don't seem to actually... There always seems to be a bit of a gap between 2 of them, which you can take. That should be pretty close to me, right? There's a lot of these guys here. Not picking up giant chiral crystal trigger. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I'm just so focused on not dying. I probably should have picked that up. Ah, I can hear it. It's right there. Oh no, there's... Uh-oh. Maybe if I go through here... Uh-oh, this is not... Hold my breath. I think we're alright. No, we're totally fine. We're totally fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Not even close. Oh, boy. Chrome dart. That's a good thing to be focused on. That was the daddy crystal too. Oh no, don't make me feel terrible about myself. Actually, that's completely fine. I already feel terrible about myself anyway. Just our boy man having a bad moment. That's becoming a thing now? Oh no. I think I managed. I think I got past them. I think we're all right. And now where do we go? Over there. Smoke grenade got ruined by... Oh crap. Oh yeah, but no damage because of the... Because it was in my hands. Power skeleton got damaged. Oh, whatever. I don't care about that. I can't wait to see you in the mountains whenever you get there. Gonna be very entertaining. Okay, well, look, that's good for you. I don't mind that at all. I would like to change that sentence a little bit to if I get there. Hey BB, thanks so much for your help. Okay, let's get going. Pow. No. That. What? But I was holding it. Oh, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. I thought you can't damage them. Alright, well. I guess I failed it then. I didn't need to even run. I was just trying to test the exoskeleton. Can I fix it? It was just a container, right? So if I now... Yes, okay. So maybe I didn't fail yet. Maybe the thing inside is still fine. It's just the container that got damaged. I hope. See, I'm picking up the crystals now. You see? They're not the big ones, I guess, but I didn't even know there's different sizes, if I'm honest. I haven't focused on that a lot, and then maybe I should have. That was a bigger one, though. This is a small one. There's a slightly bigger one there. And then the one, I think, yeah, this is a bit bigger. These are hands, basically, trying to grab me. Yeah, I think we're good. That's where we're going, right? I spam the scanner like crazy. Yeah, and I don't do that almost at all. I don't know, it's just some kind of thing. I don't like to spam the scan things in games. Although, I mean, I really should, but... And it's quite common in games nowadays that you have this kind of an ability. Like in Witcher, you know, you've got that Witcher sense. And in other games as well, I can't really think of examples, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Well, it could have gone worse. The actual BT stuff went well. And if we just ignore that tumble, then actually everything went really well. Let the scanner be your friend. Yeah, I should. I really should. You missed too many things without it. Here we are. Okay, important story moment. Make delivery. Let's see what happens then. Big story moment.
Delivering cargo.
Are you with Fragile Express? No. You're a Bridges porter, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Not expecting a package.
I'm kind of with both, aren't I?
Dangerous, is it?
It's not. Are you really his mum?
Oh my lord. I never thought I'd see this again. Let me have a closer look.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's got a few nicks, but nothing that can't be fixed. I still can't believe it survived.
I took good care of it. Only fell down once. A bit of a tumble there, but that was okay, apparently. Good. I was a bit worried that I failed already. I don't mind the grade at this point. Chrome door. Scanner has a range of 200 meters, but only about 50 meters for crystals, etc. Okay. A few nicks. Fuck.
So, I'm on the one and only chiral network now. That's wonderful.
But we didn't...
part of the UCA.
Well, I guess you can be, but we didn't do it yet. But I'm glad you agreed to join our network. And maybe you can now join your son, and your son will join the network in order to be able to communicate with you, right? Is that your son? Am I just completely misrepresenting? Misrepresenting the story. Ran out of breath there for a second. Pow, that's another one. New strand established. So she's a chiral artist. I wonder what kind of art. Ooh, anti-BT handgun. Okay, so I can shoot at them now? Can I actually shoot them dead? I would assume that the ammo is actually fairly
Again, won't you?
hard to come by. I'll drop by, sure, if you want me to.
Take me with you.
Are you
Please.
his daughter?
I have to see him again.
Okay.
I made this for him, you know. When the terrorists attacked, my mother and I barely escaped with our lives.
Okay.
I tried to find him afterwards. I did. I just didn't know where to look.
Well, that's sad.
But that's not why I stopped.
But we can connect you now.
My mother
Why
never
did you stop?
liked him. She made that pretty clear. But I didn't think she'd go as far as to lie. So when she said that he died, I believed her.
Lies. Deception.
Until I heard that message. It's him. It's really him. I should never have given up. Deep down, I knew he was out there somewhere.
Don't blame yourself.
I couldn't blame my mother all along. So I tried to make my peace with it. Only I couldn't. Not even if I do wanted to. I was stuck in the past, unable to move on.
Maybe now we can all move on, or you can all move on, rather.
Take me to him. I'm begging you. I'm ready to go. Right now, if you want. Just say you take me.
I'm a little confused about her age. She looks, the way she behaves and looks, seems a little younger than I would have thought. But apparently they're like a couple then? So how do I take you with me? Don't go away. So suddenly I'm not a huge fan of this woman then. She seemed quite kind to us, this Cairo artist's mother. But after that, doesn't seem that nice anymore. Riv, not on a bike, please. hey, leave me and my bike skills. Well, actually, that's fair. That's completely fair. If we go on a bike, she's dead. So I better not. Oh, let's do one bot delivery because I like the feeling of.
Deploying autonomous delivery.
First of all, these guys need the help, and I just love this moment every time. All right. Maybe I should save. I know it's probably auto-saving, isn't it? But I'll just save just in case. Right. So, I can also fabricate equipment. Is that the weapon? Yeah.
That there's a handgun configured to fire hermetic rounds. Bullets
Okay.
loaded with your own blood.
Yeah.
Should do some damage to any BTs you come across. The gun draws
That's
blood
pretty
from your
good.
body or any bags on hand to fill its cartridges when in use. Length of the trigger pull determines the amount loaded into the next round. Longer
Okay.
pulls mean more blood and more potential damage to the BT on the receiving end. Just don't drain yourself dry by accident, okay?
Yeah, I'll try not to. That's a really interesting mechanic. It's like you're using your own health, your own blood to kill those things, and then you can take blood bags, but if you use them too much, of course, then you'll just be draining your own health. No, there's some kind of vampiric element to that. But let's make one. Obviously. It's the first proper weapon we've had in this, I think. Well, we had the grenade, but like an actual... I can point and shoot things. Well, I mean, players can. I probably can't, because... But, you know. Tool rack? Yeah, let's do that. This we'll need to drop. Or we will drop. I've got the power skeleton. Seems to be pretty damaged, actually. I've got loads of blood though, so no problem in terms of that. I think we'll just... How do we take... We're going to take the order to get... take her back to her... I don't know, her love? Not actually 100% sure. I could recycle that, right? I could recycle the thing on the ground. Do they accept this stuff? And then give them some crystals as well. Why not? They need crystals. I'll get more on the way. There we go. Make them a bit happier and get some materials here.
Delivering cargo.
I think I need to take between this stream and the next one.
Thank you. Reconnect the world.
I need to take a moment to actually kind of go through the mechanics, and because I've been trying to sort of not get too bogged down by anything too specific. So I'm playing a little stupid. And generally speaking, that's usually not a problem. But of course, there comes a point where you need to know stuff a little bit better. So between this and the next, between this stream and the Thursday's Death Stranding stream, I'll need to look into that a little bit better. And when I say that, I mean everything. So, let us then deliver this human delivery. So do I just carry her in my back? Handle with care. No kidding. Impact and collision can cause injury. Be sure not to drop the person being transported. Yeah, I think that goes without saying. But okay. So, Chiral Artist, she's the one who created the Chiral Hourglass. She's being transported in the body bag. And is therefore protected from the timefall. Right. So we're playing it safe. It will look like a corpse, basically. She's dead. Hey. Is that how little trust you have in me?
As you know, you'll be transporting a living human being for a change.
Yes,
it goes without
indeed.
saying that any falls or heavy impacts sustained may result in injury to your client. So proceed with caution, now more than ever.
I will do my best, but I don't know. There's no guarantees, I guess. I guess that's what I'll say. So, Carl, yeah, on the back. Oh, I need to offload stuff. What do I have? What's heavy? Don't need these. And I can easily make more of these. So I'll drop those. Could put them in the locker, why not? Why not? And then the power skeleton, but I feel like I need it in a bit. So I should really fix that. I'll use the spray in a bit. These are quite heavy, but not really. Do I have to just put everything away? How much did she weigh? 45. Wait. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's see. We'll drop the excess. That's a lot of stuff dropped. So I'll just put all of these in the... I need to take this. Do I really have to drop this as well? And the skeleton... But if I change from speed skeleton to power, then that will allow me to carry more. Isn't that true? So I could probably... Just saying F already. Sam, try not to fall down 10 times while carrying her. I will do my best. Guys, please believe in me a little bit. So... I need to offload her. It sounds weird. But yeah, I need to offload her for a second. I can't. Alright, I'll cancel this. Changes will be undone. Yes. Because I think what I need to do is... Oh, crap. I went back all the way. Well, I guess that's actually fine. Okay, let's cancel for a second. And I will put some stuff in my private locker. But I will actually... No. Sorry guys, this is... I'm messing everything up. What I need to do is I need to switch to the power skeleton. Because this will give me better carrying ability, right? Equip. Here we go. And then the speed skeleton I can carry that with me. And now we'll try again. Riv, I trust you, but like, yeah. You can do this. Well, you can recycle the power skeleton and fab a new one for cheap or get a new one from a share locker. With little injured involved. I'll try and do my best. So can I also craft the speed skeleton? But the power skeleton allows me to carry more, so that's why I did that. So let's just see if this now works better. I'm just gonna have a go. If not, then I'll just recycle everything. That's fine. I reckon it should work this way. Yes. Okay. Cool.
As you know, you'll be transporting a living.
Yes, we know all this stuff.
So proceed.
So I'm just gonna say it once. She asked for it. Okay? Do I have an extra power skeleton then? I must have, right? Because where the heck? Yeah. No, that's equipped. But I just equipped it, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Doesn't matter. I can build all of this stuff later, but I would actually like this. I would like to have this with me. Can I not? No. Okay. Let me drop one blood back. That's fine. And I want to fix this thing. I want to fix all my stuff. Okay. Screw all of this. Let's go. Here we go. Let's get the heck out of here. All good. I can make all that stuff later, so that's fine. Sorry about that, guys. Guys and gals. Lads. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? Okay.
I'll hold the hourglass. I don't want it to break.
Yeah. See, she doesn't trust me either. She's already like, yeah, it's gonna break if I don't hold it. If you hold it, it's totally gonna break. Pro tip, always check share lockers. They are full of materials and equipment for free. Jokes on her. Yeah, so if I were you, I would actually close that hoot, but I guess you want to breathe, so I don't know. Breathing to me is a little bit overrated. Are you gonna hold your breath then when we're near the BTs? What the heck is that? That's some War of the World stuff. Isn't that actually the thing from... It looks very much like... What on earth? Hey, baby. BB's happy. That's my favorite sound. Yeah, sure thing. What are you, and why are you here? Oh, or is that from Half-Life? That's from Half-Life, isn't it? Yep. Right. Well, off we go. Do I need a route planner? I'm going back to the junk dealer, right? That's where I'm going. Yep. I think we're all right. Okay, wish her luck.
It's not far from here, I think.
Well, easy for you to say.
Look for the tar. Wait, bubbles up in the spreads. That's how you can tell.
Ma'am?
They'll swallow you up if you're ready.
Oh, I thought you said I'm bottomless.
Or so,
But I've got pretty hefty bottom because I do a lot of deliveries.
Contaminated waste. And
Ma'am?
too. If you don't have time to burn them, there's always the tar.
Ma'am? It wasn't really included in the brief that you're gonna be talking the whole way. If we could just, you know, thank you. Okay, I went too far up. All right, let's. Is it that? So that's the route. That's not the route I came through. I went through here, but I just have to do that little. I could probably go a little bit further away, actually. I could also try this route to see if I can actually just kind of pass by them on this side completely. But anyway, let's make a move. Your route planning has worked well so far. Why stop now? Well, it hasn't been terrible. There's been occasions where it's been okay. Okay. Slow down. Also, let's do this. I'm taking no cargo. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm carrying a real life person. Well, okay. A video game real life person. And I am responsible for their life. Their virtual life. So I need to take good care of them. See, she's falling asleep. It's so comfy. Da 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 do 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 do. Oh, of course, there was a bridge now. I didn't see that before. Is this stupid of me to go somewhere where everybody seems to have gone up there? Can I use the ladder even with the human in my back? Why do they go so far? What do they know? I am much better at this game than they are. Yeah. Okay. Scan. All good. Let's take some crystals from here. You laughing, BB? Having a good time? We're on a little bit of a road trip here. Whole family. Clap, clap. Aww. Oh, this is nice music. I feel like the music is not gonna match where we're headed, but it's gonna feel, at least we're gonna get a moment of good feeling like this. This is lovely music. And the baby was clapping. Advise, you can just continue along the beach to avoid the BTs. Okay, that was kind of what I was hoping. The game has the best photo mode ever. Alright, I should check check it out at some point. Cyberpunk had a pretty good one as well, actually. Well, I don't know if the photo mode is that good, but it's good enough and the game looks gorgeous. And so... yeah. Surprised, actually. I don't normally really do a lot of photo mode. So I can go through here then, probably. I'll go through here. So I was hoping I could possibly avoid them if I took a little detour. I'll take this route. Let's see where it goes. The one before was a bit hairy. It might be too close. Might not be. Let's see. I guess generally, this seems like a good route. And she's sleeping, I think. I have some great wallpapers from that mode. Alright, well, I guess I'll try it at some... Especially there was one really cool spot at... near the waterfall. Could probably go there and play with the photo mode there a little bit. Even though this is really cool looking as well. And I will say that this particular cargo actually is quite like it makes for good photos probably because it's a human being. Oh, she's woken up. Or did you ever sleep? Did you catch any sleep? You look a little bit terrified, but don't worry, I'm a professional. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I will take good care of you. I've only destroyed some cargo in the past, not a lot. A couple of bikes, a little bit of cargo, but generally speaking, I'm really quite good. She still looks worried. I guess I didn't convince her. Uh-oh. I guess you had reason to be worried. Let's go sneaky-like. That's straight ahead. I think we're going to go a little bit more here to the left. That looks quite steep, but I think we'll probably make it through here. I have loads of stamina. I'm a strong boy. She's kind of in a weird position right now, but don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. It's never been a problem in that. Well, it's only been a... Okay. It's only ever been a little bit of a problem. Okay, it's been a problem, but this time it won't be, I promise. It's different this time. I'm paying way more attention to stuff. Because of you. Because I care about your safety. See how I saw that bad thing, the evil thing, and I went away. That's how I do so. It's okay. Well, not very chatty now, are you? I didn't want to go this way. This might be a little too steep. Maybe here. This seems better. Slow down. Let's not get carried away now. That's quite far back now, I think. We're all right. What are you looking at? You think they're there? Well, it is showing that they're there. Do you see it? No. Or are you just avoiding me? Reverse strike's damaged? No. I never damaged the reverse strike. How could it be damaged? I take such good care of it. Always. I think we're alright. I think this route is fine. There's one right ahead. Okay. So maybe not. Maybe not take any risks. We don't have to go through my line exactly. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it was good.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I like it that she has a bit of a different kind of an accent. I think that's always good in games when there's a little bit more variety. No worries. Let me walk on this slick slide slope covered by a jagged rock, surrounded by some ghosts. Yep, no problem. The trike has returned to its natural state. Damaged. Yeah, I only have damaged trikes. I never have any other kinds of trikes. If I see a trike that's not damaged, I make sure that... Oh, no. Let's not do that. No running. Okay. I think we're okay just walking around. That's completely fine by me. I'm in no rush. If a trike is not damaged, I make sure that it will be. It's kind of what I do. You know? Alright, I can see my trike actually. It's up there. Hey, I think we're alright. Although last time, as soon as we'd passed the BTs, that's when I fell down. So this time I'll be even more careful. And even my battery is fully charged. Too far from all that cargo. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That was a big one. Oh? You never seen crystals picked up before? She just went like, oh, wait. Did I just hear like, chit chit, like a car lock sound? I think it's just the sound from my equipment. It just sounded funny. From speaking of accents, I can't place yours at all. It's got a weird mix of British or Scottish, English, neither Spanish or Nordic in it. All right, yeah, it's a special brand. It is a mix. Let me put it that way. I actually haven't shared where it's from, but you're right. It's a mix. Car lock noise indicates that there's a bike or a van nearby. Really unique. I personally love it. It is global. Oh, thank you. I don't know if it's. I guess that's a good thing. Hey, we got there. You see, guys? I didn't break her. I call it the Tanuki accent. Let's deliver the cargo, which is a real person. Confirm. Reunite the junk dealer with the chiral artist. The way they come out is always kind of funny. It's like... I can't even imagine what that would feel like. If they haven't seen each other. They thought they were dead.
Bridges. I can't believe you're alive.
That's my line. See?
Oh, he's much younger than he looked in the...
I thought you were dead.
I thought you
My
were
mom
old.
told me you were.
And they can now touch each other. It's quite rare in their world.
I kept it close. Always. But after the attack, it stopped working. I thought about fixing it, getting the sand flowing again. But it felt too much like moving on. Like forgetting you.
Well,
I understand 100% what you mean.
now we can both move on. Together, you and me. If you're ready.
Of course.
The man I knew, They don't peddle junk. He fixed the things, made them like new again. Picking up the pieces and making the most of them. That's what I do best too. But this is one piece. We don't need.
Oh, what? Okay, well, actually, you know what?
What matters is the time I spend with you.
I understand. That's very good.
So let's count some moments ourselves together.
I like this girl.
I'm asking you to marry me, dummy.
Oh.
I will.
Well, that's one way to propose.
I do. Yes.
People still marry. Well, that's interesting.
One other thing.
It's a beautiful moment.
What?
Don't hate Mom, please. Tell her this is what we want. Help her to understand and accept it. Because she needs us, and I need her.
All right. I'm pretty good at patching things up.
Okay. Forget and forgive. And build a new future. I can respect that, but I still wouldn't... It's not acceptable what she did. It's just not. Did we at least get an awesome for this? Surely. Yes. Alright. Give up. That's the song we got from that. Well, I guess it fits the cutscene. Alright. His accent is a great mystery. Sam just playing Candy Crush in the background. Where did he go? I didn't actually see him in that cutscene at all. I suppose he wasn't really part of it. Now go pick up your clothes, stop playing video games, and get a real job. Wait, you talking to me?
Sorry, I was such an asshole. I treated you and Fragile like shit. I'm gonna try and make a fresh start with my girl. And though I can't do half of what you people do out there every day, I'm ready to pull my weight. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man. The UCA can
Did you
count
fix
on
my
me.
bike?
It'll take some getting used to, but it's past time.
Yeah, man, I thought you were much older than you look now.
Network. I won't let you down. I swear.
Oh yeah, no handshakes. And
I'll
also
never
I've got a
forget you.
phobia.
Thank you.
Hey, that was fun. Thumbs up. Oh right, newly wed. And I gave them thumbs up. Oh yeah, we get to connect now. Okay, that's good. I feel like I've made loads and loads of progress. Hey baby. Here we go, and I wonder if the road's now built that we started, if it carries over like that. Right, so I can build the speed skeleton. I don't know if that I feel like the sort of the other skeleton, the power skeleton or whatever it's called, is actually more important. New interview data acquired. The junk dealer and asexual world. Okay. We are now connected properly.
That whole region is connected to the Cairo network now.
Yeah.
Head for the next area.
Okay.
To connect South Knot City, you'll need to make a delivery from Lake Knot City.
All right.
Huh? Not sure I follow.
What do you mean? It was pretty simple.
Let them print what they need.
Because you can't print everything. You do know that, right?
Okay, so what are we delivering?
Organic compounds, that blood of yours that's proven so effective against BTs.
All
None
right.
of that can be sent by the network. Only the old-fashioned way. The people of South Knot have been struggling ever since the last attack. Now, if they're to survive, they'll need all the supplies Lake Knot can spare. Head back there and pick up the order.
All right, hard die man, die hard man. What's your name?
Home empty-handed, right? Wasted trip, I say. Make the most out of it by making sure you've always got an order on your back.
To be fair, I suppose you always would, wouldn't you? If that really was the real situation, you would never go anywhere without actually making use of the situation.
I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if you took it on. Check the terminal for details.
Heads up, Sam. I'm detecting abnormal chiral levels to the north of South Knot City. The numbers indicate heavy timefall in the area. It appears to be some kind of storm, but nothing like anything I've ever seen before. Though, truth be told, I can't actually see it either. The storm should be right outside my lab, but with the baby, I'm in no position to investigate. Doesn't seem to have done any real damage.
Yeah, because she's got an actual baby.
Do you mind looking into it for me?
Well, I think my baby is real baby as well. With a fetus, I guess, but she's got a baby. A newborn? Or at least, I don't know. Well then, lots of stuff. I wonder if the bridge was... If I actually built the road. Let me see what I haven't... I need to catch up with chat. So she carried it so you wouldn't break it, but at the end, just throwing it on the floor. Yeah, exactly. Nice way of... Well, I suppose she wouldn't have come with us otherwise, but yeah, that's a good point. That is his new life now. He is getting married. Yeah. Get a real job. Outlaw, you you always speak the words of deep wisdom of the married life. BB is the best. Yeah, BB is my favorite. Well, yeah, I think I won't check all the stuff. Holy crap, there's so many things over there. Anyway, I'm over time a little bit right now. Quite a bit, actually. So, I will finish here. Let me just save, just in case, although I know it probably has already. But I will finish here, and Death Stranding will continue on Thursday. Same time. Tuesdays, Thursdays are always Death Stranding days. Or nights, rather. And then Wednesday, Friday at the moment is Final Fantasy 9. And then Sundays are kind of random. Hopefully in the future maybe some kind of community day, but at the moment still so small that it's not really feasible, but we'll build on that later on. But yeah. So I think that's all for this one here. We would have enough people actually to raid somebody, but I think all those people that I was thinking of are actually already off. So I think we'll just finish here for now. But thanks so much for joining me. Tomorrow's a longer one, and all the rest of the streams this what am I saying? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're all 4 hours instead of 3. And yeah. So we will continue Death Stranding Thursday, and then tomorrow is Final Fantasy 9. So Chromdor, thanks very much for joining, and of course Outlaw, Riv, Raza was here also earlier, and then of course the lovely Jan as well, who had to leave a bit early as well. But thanks all for joining. Appreciate it. Have a good night, guys. Bye.